guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss the negative oil prices. But before we discussing this topic, I received some friends of mine that commented on my English pronunciation from the grammar mistakes I've made. So this is a very useful advice. Thank you so much for your time and effort for commenting on my YouTube video. Since there's a pandemic here, so everybody seems like they have more time to do that things. Maybe my YouTube video is not that interesting or boring, but they just kept on viewing my YouTube video, and thank you so much. And also received a very interesting comment about the rhythm on speech, right? I have a general idea of what is a rhythm on speech, but I admitted it before because I tend to stay on my comfort zone, and it's hard to find myself imperfect things. So it's very valuable for receiving comments or valuation from others. So I Google a rhythm on speech thing, so I realized that speaking English is like singing a song that I admitted before. So I will focus on reducing this kind of mistakes so that I can do better job in the future. So today we are gonna discuss about a very interesting phenomenon recently is negative oil prices, because in people's assumptions that businessmen tend to make profit, sell things by profit. They don't sell things for a negative price or below zero price. That's out of maybe most of people's assumption. So I will illustrate why there are negative oil prices occurred. Oil prices recently is tumbled very much, and everybody just take for granted for our oil production, because from the ink, fertilizer, and the shaving cream are just made by oil. But how this oil negative prices occurred is a mystery for others. And also, oil is a very valuable commodity in our everyday life. There's a lot of people think that there not any possibility will occur for negative price in the oil. So I'm trying to illustrate in a very general idea. So because many people think that we won't have any negative prices for the commodities, but actually we human ourselves are making garbages every day, plastic cups or garbages, everything. We created this a lot of garbages every day, and even we have to ask people, the cleaning person, to pick up our garbages, or even pay for people to collect our garbages and dig some holes to storage these garbages. So the negative prices for the commodity is not violate any fundamental economic laws. It's a very common human phenomenon that we emit every day. It's just assume that we created garbages every day, and we even pay for a lot of people to handle our garbages. So here we explain the negative oil prices, because Russia and OPEC they don't have agree upon prices on the oil, so they are cool with each other, and they start pumping oil like crazy to make the oil prices go down very much. And this phenomenon is coincide with the pandemic here, so we can conclude that it's a phenomenon here. Massive production of oil with massive reduction on the oil consumption in our everyday life, because during this pandemic. So that make the oil prices dump hilariously. And also by pumping oil crazily by the Russia and OPEC, they just try to drive off their competitors out of the market, because they are wealthy, right? OPEC is very rival. They are controlled by the Middle East nations, and Russia is an autocrat country, so he has his leadership. He can decide his thing independently, no matter which other person suffers. So they just pumped oil every day, increase the oil production every day like crazily, and also because there's just palm oil very crazy, and the oil is not easy storage like the towel paper, because the oil is very toxic, and if the oil are exposed to the air, it will go bad easily. And here's one thing, so that's why make this thing happen. This is a foundation role for this. And also, even though the oil prices jumped heavily, but most of people, they don't see, they just because now the oil prices is like 0.58 cents a liter. They didn't get the oil for free or a negative prices. That's one reason for that, because even the drill company pump negative oil prices, because the refined oil, before the refined oil, there's a lot of manufacturing procedure before a refined oil, so that for everyone to use. So that's why make the oil price, even the crude oil prices is a negative prices, but still when we power our car, use the fuel our oil, we still have to pay for that, because there's a lot of procedures to refine the oil, so that we can apply that into our car and for fuel to power our car. So even if the negative prices of the crude oil prices, we still have to pay for that to power our car. And now we gonna discuss why there's a crude oil negative prices is gonna happen, and discuss the reason behind that. Because the company wants to, the drill company will incur much expenses to drill for the oil, and they have and even they have, in addition, they have to pay for somebody to offload oil from their ship. So because they have to bear such a lot of responsibilities, risk, and expenses to offload their oil, so the oil drill company most of them will buy an insurance on the oil prices. The insurance illustrate how much prices in effect of which day. For example, is April, is $50. $50, that is called the insurance on oil price. That is the future contract. So the future contract tries to lock the oil prices in effect of a specific date, so that they can guarantee the drill company still get satisfactory profit due to the no matter how the market ups and downs. And also the future contract, this future contract can be exchangeable, which is called which is called a hawk future. So the speculator trader will exchange the hawk future in a price they agreed upon, but most of the debt, most of the profit can be easily financially solved. But that kind of dealing is not applicable to oil, because oil hawk future is physically delivered. That means that in effect of April, like 25th, tomorrow, if the oil prices, if the future contract, the hawk future is at the deadline tomorrow, that a tons of future oil will be, and future oil will lock on your doorstep and pump all the oil to your doorstep, no matter you agree or not, because you have signed the future contract or the hawk future, right? So some people they might think they are clever than you, Some people maybe they are just work in a class tower or some institutions. They may think they are clever than you. They will, before the oil prices going to reach to the in effect of the day, they will sell the hawk future or the future contract. So that why makes the future when the market is go ups and downs. That why so many people are afraid of the market uncertainty. They will sell the future contract or the hawk future. So that why makes the oil prices pump hilariously. So that's a basic of the kind of thing. So here's we end up today, and I will show you how much notes I got on my my topic. This is my notes. It's a double-sided. It is written in a double-sided paper. Hope that we can meet tomorrow, or if I have time, I may post one more video today to get some random chat. Okay, see you. Bye.